Welcome to Two
No,
Dudes.
stop. Welcome back to Two Dudes.
One podcast.
I'm Judman, and this is my co-host.
Corb, yeah.
We're back. We took a little month-long break. We kept getting busy.
Well,
We kept having shit just kind of go on during the week, and we just didn't really have a lot of time.
Valentine's Day. Fuck. It was like Valentine's Day.
There's
Then
a
your
couple
girlfriend was
personal
over.
things, I think. Yeah,
Yeah,
there's
just
just a couple
something.
things,
And it's
but we're back in full force. We're not
I'm
messing
back.
around.
Like MJ in '96. We're back.
I'm back.
That's right.
That's
I'm
right.
back.
That's right. Oh, you're back?
I never left.
I I got a new webcam.
Oh,
Oh,
I
you didn't
couldn't
notice?
tell.
Oh,
Couldn't tell.
I might have to tweak the settings a little bit more. I don't know, but I think it looks pretty good. Um.
What are we gonna be talking about today?
Oh well, today we obviously have our continuation from last week about the 2023 expectations. We're not just gonna leave it on part one. But what else is there to talk about?
Um, been streaming. Been doing that. I think you something happened today. Some big news.
Oh, big news!
I think so.
I quit. I quit my
What'd you
job.
quit?
I'm going full force into the podcast with our 13 subscribers.
We're
We're raking in the
rolling in it.
dough. No, a bunch of shit went down at my retail store location from a specific really shitty company. And it was kind of a long time coming since they can spy on their employees while sitting at home through the cameras and just a bunch of really bad upper management. There's a reason this certain retail location is in the top 10 worst places to work for in America.
I have no comment, but I have no
And
comment.
a really fucked up thing happened 2 days ago. And
Resulting in a bunch of couple fucked up things kind of tumbling down and
yeah, I won't go into it because just in case it's personal, or anything.
facts.
But,
Facts.
but it was fucked up, and I didn't like that. But then my manager got fired, and got a new manager that doesn't seem very cool. Not not nearly as cool.
And that's the last one.
Yeah, facts. So yeah, schedule was fucked up. Instead of working 7:45 to 2, I had 7:45 to 4:30 in a couple weeks.
Yeah, and like a 7:45 to 5, like almost 5.
And then
Dude, who's working
1 to 10:15 and shit. It's like they
It's
didn't
like
even look at my previous schedules or anything to make the new one. It was dumb. But I think we can
That's
move on from that pretty quick.
I think I was talking about something else. I thought I was talking about how you beat Mario Odyssey.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh, yeah, I did beat Super
6 years
Mario Odyssey
later.
for the first time. You could view the Twitch VOD at twitch.tv/Judman.
Not if you don't. Not if you don't, Or actually, no, it stays with there for like the first 2 months, right? And then it'll disappear or whatever.
I have
I
no
don't know how
idea.
Twitch VODs work.
I don't know. I have no fucking idea. Oh,
Well,
fuck, I said the fuck word. Fuck! Shit.
actually, no, it's not within the first 3 minutes. Doesn't count.
Oh, we're already. Oh my god, it's already been 5 minutes. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Whoa, don't date the podcast.
Oh, well, today is the 24th of a month.
It's not the first month of the year. It's not the third month of the year yet. but I won't exclude. I won't tell you.
It might be
month.
2023. I don't know though. It's not 2022 and it's not 2024. So
this is true.
Any other little small talk? You got any?
Been streaming over at twitch.tv/corbguy. Been doing some speed runs. Gonna probably stream some Breath of the Wild. I've already beaten it, but I'm redoing my playthrough before the new one comes out. Might stream more games. But yeah, that's what I'd be doing. That's what I'd be doing sometimes in my free time.
Following that, I think we could talk a little bit about the future of the podcast.
Oh.
We're actually planning on, maybe not every week, we'll announce it when we do it, but every now and again, we're going to do a 2 Dudes 1 Podcast stream. Sometimes it might be us live recording the podcast. Sometimes it might be us just playing games together. You guys can hang out with us. We might even do some like fucking custom Fall Guys lobbies. I don't fucking know.
Fall Guys.
Yeah, but we might do like a custom like Smash lobby or something like that. But all of it is gonna be on this channel. You don't have to go all the way over to Twitch or anything. They'll all be here. And one nice little organized space for you guys to come and hang out. You can see our shorts about slightly, sometimes more than slightly edited clips of our podcast that we're recording now. We have our podcast where we just sit down. It's basically not edited at all, besides like the intro, like cutting out whatever we talk about before we start and the end. All the way for like an hour and a half. To be honest, however the fuck long we really feel like it.
It's been a good podcast.
And
I think it's time to...
we're going to have the live streams and the live tabs. So we're going to have video shorts and live streams all on this channel right here.
I think also something to discuss is that we're no longer uploading at 6 a.m. Friday.
Oh yeah, we're going to be uploading Monday. I won't guarantee a time because it'll
be up.
It'll be Monday morning for sure. I'd say somewhere between 6 and 8 a.m. we'll probably upload. I think that's a good time range.
So we talked about games last time. The last time we were here, we were talking about games. I was thinking before we got into the music, the movies, everything like that, I think it'd be good to go over a couple games like Hogwarts Legacy. Was there one more other game that came out?
Atomic Heart and Dead Space. We all talked about.
Yeah, so I didn't play any of the games.
I played all three.
Interesting.
And actually, funnily enough, we also talked about Sons of the Forest, which just released either yesterday or 2 days ago.
Which I think that'll be good if we that could be the first stream. We both buy it and we stream Sons of the Forest for the first ever stream. That'd be a fun game to play together.
I do want to mention we probably won't like guarantee a stream day for us. We'll probably just either announce it at some point during the week or like say, hey, we decided to go live today. We'll put out a little, we might have a Twitter by the time this episode is up. Go follow that in the description if we do. If we do, I mean, we will. Corb Guy. Say Corb Guy because he's going to make the Twitter.
I'm a social media guy.
Yeah, he's that guy. He's a Twitter connoisseur.
Yeah, I spend 8 to 12 hours a day on Twitter.
No,
I'm like a Reddit mod except for Twitter, and I have a shitty Twitter account I just repost stuff on.
What was I talking about before?
Atomic Heart. Playing games.
Sons of the Forest just came out, and we're probably gonna do a live stream about that. That's what you said. Yeah, so I guess let's just go in order that they released. Dead Space released first, which was amazing. It was amazing. It was a great remake. It felt like the old game, but still brought in a bunch of newer mechanics that made the game just feel better. The graphics were great. The audio design's phenomenal. It's just a solid experience all the way through and through. It was, I'd say it's a 9 out of 10 game for me. It's one of my favorite games of recent years, for sure.
What was interesting was is that I saw people like saying like, "Oh, the Dead Space remake was good. It's worth what was it? Was it $60 or $70?"
I think it was 60 on PC, 70 on console. It was one of those.
So I heard that people were like, "It's great. It's like one of the greater remakes ever made." But it's interesting that it's almost the same length as the Callisto Protocol, but people were complaining about that. Where people, I
Because
feel
it's
like
not
people were
about the
complaining about the play
length.
time.
It's about the quality of the time that's in the length. Because yeah, Callisto Protocol is 8 hours, but 4 hours of it are boring and bad. While Dead Space
Yes,
is
that's
8
true.
hours, but the whole experience you're sucked in. It's like you're playing an 8 hour movie. It also has like the God of War perspective. I don't know if you've ever seen gameplay or anything. It has like a God of War type thing where it's always one shot camera throughout the whole game, so it's very cinematic. You just it's it's great. It's great. I don't think the length has anything to do personally with how good a game is. I know you take that into account. Unless it's like $60 for like a 2 hour game, I'd say the minimum is probably like how long. Let me check something. I have 10.4 hours on Dead Space, and I beat the game, did one or two of the side quests. I think it's fine for paying $60 for it, for especially for how good it was, how good those 10 hours were. Personally, I know you have a slightly different take.
It doesn't really matter if the game's good. The game's good. I like. I don't know. I guess I haven't really played a lot of single player games in the past couple of years. I think the closest thing that I played was Red Dead, and I haven't played that in a month or so.
See, and that's Red Dead kind of helps my argument though, because Red Dead's a super long game, but it takes the 10 to 15 hours just to kick in. So I think longer games actually suffer more than shorter games. I'd rather have a shorter game that doesn't drag on and stuff than a long game that drags on.
I guess I never really played like I said, haven't played many single player games. I like playing Counter Strike, Rocket League. I like online multiplayer games that you can replay. So I mean, I probably have like 3 or 4K hours in Counter Strike alone. So I
Another
don't know.
1,000 in Rocket League.
12. I think I just hit 1,200.
Sheesh. I just hit over 1,000 recently.
Which the funny thing is, I bought that game when I first got my computer in 2018,
I got it
which
in
isn't like the first time I've got
2017,
it.
I think.
I didn't put my first 100 hours on it until like 2020.
That's crazy. All right,
Yeah, that's
I think
really
we've
bad,
gone
actually.
on long enough about Dead Space, which is good to talk about this stuff like that, though. Like go on and stuff. Um, but anyway, I was just trying to transition. Transition.
Hogwarts Legacy.
Hogwarts
Let's hear
Legacy.
about it. Oh,
Corbin's trying to be a little more involved. Okay.
Gryffindor.
Yeah. Okay. So I did the quiz and everything on like wizardingworld.com or whatever. Um, and I got Gryffindor, and I also got the same wand I got. I don't really care as much to explain that personally, but
I'm not a big Harry Potter guy. I only did the quiz because my boss is the Harry Potter fan and she's in Hufflepuff. Which I guess that's a bad thing. Really terrible thing. Um, I forget which one I'm in. I'm not. It's
you're
not Gryffindor. It's not
Ravenclaw,
Hufflepuff.
right?
It's not Slytherin. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
And it said that I was funny.
I'm
And
Gryffindor. I'm Harry Potter. Um,
the website said I was funny, and I am funny. So it's the right fit.
no, Hogwarts Legacy is phenomenal. I've only played, I think, about 7 hours of it. I think is my
Phenomenal.
PlayStation 5 save file, and there is still so much content to do. And I'm not even like making a joke about that. It is probably one of the most fleshed out games I've ever played. Like that is an example of a very long game that is actually done right not saying that Red Dead 2 isn't, even though it is a little slow at the beginning. I've never played Red Dead 2, so I can't really say anything about that. But Hogwarts Legacy is like a not slow, a long game done right, I think, because it has, I think, up to, I don't remember the hour count, but I know it's at least 20 hours of just like main story, and there's a fuck ton of side quests. It's got a crazy amount of content, and the combat's super fun. The story, personally, I don't really care about it, but it's not like terrible for me to like close the game or anything. It's just, to be honest, I skip a lot of the dialogue that's not part of, if it's not part of a main quest, I pretty much just skip the dialogue. But I'm just not crazy huge into Harry Potter. I was when I was a kid, but not as much anymore. That's really why.
Atomic Heart.
Atomic Heart. That game just released not too long ago. It's got some mixed reviews. I played it for about an hour or two, and I just wasn't really into it. I wouldn't say it's bad, but I just wouldn't say it's good.
Not something you want to continue.
It's kind of like BioShock and something else combined, but not in the right way.
Oh, Wolfenstein and Bioshock.
Wolfenstein, yeah. And then Sons of the Forest, which just released.
Which I'm not spoiling anything. I've seen the little beginning trailer of them building the house. You fight the people. I'm not going to spoil it. I never played the first one, but I know how popular it is.
Yeah.
But
Well,
I'm actually
again,
kind of excited to play it.
funnily enough, you're excited to play it, but you hate horror. And it's like one of
Yeah,
the
I'm not
biggest
a big horror
survival
guy.
horror games ever.
Yeah, but I think it's
Um,
scary because, like, in the dark, like just shit just comes at you.
Yeah.
Like if you have like the torches and you have like if it's sun out, that's
At
not
least if
scary.
it's like the Forest one, which I didn't get even close to beating. I don't know if there is a beating. I think there is.
Yeah, there's
But
like an ending cutscene and stuff like that.
from my small experience, things only really came at you if you were like out exploring in the night. But if you're like at your little home base that's all lit up and everything, you were generally fine. I don't know. That could be completely wrong, but that's what I remember. Um,
And only for
we're
$30
probably gonna,
too.
yeah, it's only $30. We're probably gonna buy it and stream it, like we mentioned earlier. Might be one of our first streams. And I think that about wraps up the games. You wanna move on to movies?
I actually wanted to do music first
Oh, okay. Oh, because
because your
ah,
favorite artist dropped last night.
one of
And
my favorite. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Don't get all the haters
mm,
yelling at me.
hey, you like what you like.
Listen, this new CP just dropped. Okay, pause. Hold on. Rewind. Go back. College Park by Logic just dropped, and
It
that
was a lot better than I thought it was.
was something we were supposed to talk about in, well,
A
this
couple
now
weeks
current
ago.
podcast. But yeah, like 3 or 4 weeks ago when it wasn't out. I mean, same thing with like Hogwarts and Atomic Heart and Sons of the Forest, but shit happens. Logic, College Park dropped. I think it's in his top 5 albums of all time. I think personally it's Under Pressure, No Pressure, The Incredible True Story, and then probably College Park, to be honest. Um, it's a great album. It only has one song that I found was kind of mid, which was the first one, which I don't necessarily think
It's
it's
an
a bad
intro.
song, but it's just not for me.
Those intro skit, like it was a song, but also skit within a
Yeah.
song. So like I
Although
don't
the
even count those
outro
towards the.
was really good, really good.
I liked it. I liked it a lot. I usually don't like projects through and through. I don't listen to music through and through like that. I'll find a couple songs I like off of it, and then like I'll go back to it and listen to a couple songs. Like maybe a couple years later, I'll find more songs. Like
We did listen to it together, if that's not obvious.
yeah,
We did skip a lot of the like end of song skits just because I wanted to hear the music personally. I don't have anything against Logic putting them in. I mean,
Do you think
I
any
think
of
it adds
the
more to the overall album because the album is supposed to be a whole story about when he was in College Park and trying to come up and stuff. So I think it's good for the album, but if I'm picking through a playlist, I'm just gonna skip it after the actual song ends. You get what I mean?
Yeah, which is one of the things why I don't like skits and why songs like have skits on the end of them, which like MF Doom does a little bit, which is he has this song called Cells where like the first 4 minutes of the song
And
is literally filler.
Beef Rap, the whole first like minute and a half is all skit,
Yeah.
but it's one of
Which
his
is
better
cool.
songs.
It's cool, but like for me, I wish on Spotify they had like they split it.
I wish that Spotify had some like AI technology to like skip it if you were playing it in like shuffle in a playlist. That'd be cool.
Yeah.
But
Or I was gonna ask, do you think any of the songs that came out before, like the
the
what
singles,
would you call them? Yeah, the singles. Would you say any of the singles are better or worse than not worse, but like comparative to like
They're
the songs?
part of the album, but I guess I get what you
Well,
mean. Like better or worse than the new stuff.
yeah.
Um, there were some better, some worse. I mean, I think it was a good mix. Obviously, I think High Life is probably the most unique compared to the rest of the album because the rest of the album's all like kind of like underground hip hoppy type stuff, and then High Life's kind
I
of this
forgot.
vibey song, but it actually fits the skit that is before it, which is cool. And I'm not saying High Life's a bad song. We both like High Life.
I'm looking at his last albums that I liked, and I think I like more songs off of College Park than I did Vinyl Days. There's only a couple songs I really like off Vinyl Days.
I thought Vinyl Days was very good.
Vinyl Days had 30 songs. I didn't even realize.
Yeah.
The Seth MacFarlane singing was cool. That was
That was
something
really
I liked.
cool.
I liked the guitar he played at the end of that last song. I'm trying to remember what I liked in that in College Park. I know I liked.
There was a lot of
I
good
think it was
stuff.
Clone
To be
Wars, Red Pill. Yeah, a lot of it was good.
I can list off the songs I liked really quick. The going, I think in order, basically. Yeah, I'll just let me pull up the. So in order, cruising through the universe, was whatever. It was an intro. So personally, I don't really think I love RZA. He's a legend, but I don't really think he fit too well on that. Wake Up is very good. Lightsabers is very good. Clone Wars is good. Red Pill 7 was amazing. Playwright's good. Gaithersburg Freestyle is good. Incipio is good. Self Medication is good. Shimmy is good. Paradise 2 is good. Come On Down is good. Village Slum is good. High Life's good. The 38 and 98, 97 song is good. Ayo and Lightyear are all good. It's literally the one song, the one intro song that I don't have added. 16 out of
Which is
17.
really good.
I
Really good.
Well, I admit I'm a huge Logic fan. Oh, cringe. Oh no. People like
Point and
stuff
laugh.
that you don't. Oh no.
Point and laugh. Point and laugh.
You guys need to get over it. People are going to like stuff that you don't like. Get over it and move on. Don't judge them for it.
Yeah.
We've talked about this enough. We talked about our opinions. We think the album's good. I'd give it a 8.5 out of 10.
I'm gonna have to re-listen to it and like give it an actual rating, but right off the top of my head, like a 7.5, which is not bad. It's really good.
No, you're not insulting you, but you're pretty picky about your music taste, so that is good for you. More music. Let's talk about one of the artists that was on the album, Joey Badass. He is possibly dropping this year. Most of these we don't actually know if they're dropping. I wrote them down because I'm hoping.
Like Denzel Curry said that he's dropping a shit ton of features and a collab album and a regular album.
Denzel Curry's on this list as well.
What do you think about it? If you look at his albums from chronological order from when they came out, they just get better and better,
literally,
and better.
Melt My Eyes is an amazing album.
Which I'm excited to see what he drops this year.
I'm super excited.
But someone I'm excited to see what they're doing because they say that they don't want to keep doing the same stuff in music, and I feel like he kind of dropped two
I know who
kind of
you're
similar
gonna
albums.
say.
I'm hoping they drop like a boom bap New York style hip
Who?
hop album. Tyler the Creator.
Yes,
I,
sir.
I saw I saw 3 leaked songs, which I have to send to you. I forgot to send them to you on Instagram.
Are they all
They're
boom bap?
so good. No, I don't have my phone,
I
but
know.
there was one.
I remember. I
think
saw
there's a
one
Joey.
TikTok.
I think there was a Joey Badass feature that was leaked, but one of them was like a boom bap thing. There was that Tyler the Creator MF Doom song that was leaked.
Yeah.
It was not Tyler the Creator and MF
It
Doom.
was Tyler the
on
Creator
MF Doom
on
beat.
and Doom B, right?
Yeah, but it wasn't the one that's on Bastard. It's on the. Turn that ringer off. You're getting distracted.
Whoa. Tyler the
trying to
Creator.
think.
Yeah, Tyler the Creator's a big one, a really big one. I think even if an album as a whole isn't better than his past, I think his skills are always better per album.
It'll be interesting to see what he does. It'll be hard for him to flop.
Personally, I think Flower Boy is better than Call Me If You Get Lost, but I think he is better on Call Me If You Get Lost, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. A big one that I love that I think is going to drop this year is Eminem. He's been holding off on us for 2 or 3 years now, which is his longest since the Wait for Revival.
Not counting the hits tape.
No, there was no hits tape or anything for Revival.
No. No.
You're talking about Relapse.
Yeah, that's what.
No, you mean now, not counting Curtain Call 2. Yeah, I was obviously because that. I mean, it has 2 new songs, but I wouldn't.
Do you
count
count
that.
side? Do you count side B?
Yeah, it's a whole nother album.
When did that come
And 2 or
out?
3 years, been a long time.
Yeah, 3
Another
years.
one of my favorite artists that is confirmed dropping in April is NF. He just dropped his best song, Hope, not too long ago. He
I'm
is
thinking of the wrong guy.
next level. He deserves more props. I'm speechless.
I got Quadeca and NF confused because I was like, didn't he just drop that album?
Oh.
That was Quadeca.
Yeah, no. Another
one
that is probably dropping this year is J. Cole, which
I didn't hear about that.
Is kind of sad because we're going up. He released he had a little timeline thing, and the off season was his second to last album in the little structure he made, and the fall off was next, which is probably what we're getting next from J. Cole. So it's kind of sad that it could possibly be his last album. But,
J. Cole?
Yeah.
Why?
He had a little structure thing, and the fall off is his last album on it. So.
I don't know if he's gonna stop making. Maybe that's the last. Isn't he on a label? Whose label is he on?
No, he's on his own.
Oh, I don't think he'd stop making music.
I don't know, man.
I'm trying to find that Twitter thing where I saw
2 more people we're both super excited for. Uzi and Chance. I think they're both dropping this year.
I don't think Chance is dropping. I think he's too scared. I think he's just gonna keep. I think singles is the new wave, and I think he's only gonna drop singles.
No, there's no way. I don't think so. I thought he said he literally had an album coming. I replied to someone on Twitter or something. Someone was like, "Where's the album?" And he was like, "Oh, it's coming." Oh, it's coming.
Maybe.
And Uzi is, I'd say, I'm almost 100% sure he's dropping the Pink Tape this year.
Oh, Travis Scott Utopia is apparently dropping in June.
Travis Scott Utopia.
One thing that I'm excited for is Daft Punk releasing their 10th anniversary of Random Access Memories, and that shit's gonna drop 35 minutes of unreleased stuff. So I can't wait for that to come out. That'll be fire.
And the last one that is at least somewhat confirmed is 50 Cent 50 Cent and Dr. Dre are supposed to have an album together that I
One that
think's
I
dropping this year.
one that I just remembered. Oh, two. I just got reminded because I keep going through my Twitter things of music that I like. Action Bronson has new music coming soon. Um, oh, I just had it and I just forgot it. Who was it? Oh, Gorillaz. Gorillaz is also dropping
Oh
soon,
yeah, yeah.
which is
Gorillaz
big.
is always exciting. They're legendary. Action Bronson, I've only
I
ever really heard that Logic feature on Vinyl Days from him. I've never really heard any of his own music. That'll be
you
interesting.
have to like him. He's
I
got a
liked his
style.
verse on Vinyl Days. I thought it was one of the better verses on the album. So,
I have to. I want to keep
what the
looking,
fuck
but I
is
also
he?
don't want to keep. I want to keep
Scratch.
scrolling.
Scratch in my
What's
throat.
I want
Ugh.
to. You think Kanye's he's rebuilding that relationship with Adidas? You think he's gonna drop anything soon? Since he scrapped Donda too, right?
I'd be interested to hear what he's been working on, but with all
The
the
leaks that we've heard have
controversy
been
and
really
stuff,
good.
I don't know. I, I really don't.
I think no matter what, controversy or not, I think he'll drop something. And I think
I
the
know no
controversy
matter.
makes it.
I know at least no matter what he's making music. I know that for a
I can't
fact.
find it.
Um,
Can't find it.
we'll move on to more topical things, I guess. We're going on to TV shows. The Last of Us is
Haven't watched it yet.
probably turned into my favorite show of all time.
That'll be hard to break for me because I have Dexter's probably my favorite live action TV
It's
show.
just episode after episode. It's fucking 9 out of 10 episode, 10 out of 10 episode, 9 out of 10 episode, 9 out of 10 episode, 10 out of 10 episode. There's just so little flaws with it. The camera works amazing. The actors do amazing. They chose the right actors despite Ellie not necessarily looking too close to Ellie, but her mannerisms and everything are right on. It's it's near perfect, if not perfect.
I got spoiled a little bit, not like any major plot things, but they were talking about how like some of the episodes are on a podcast that I like, and they were talking about how they're always driving, they're always like talking about needing gas, stuff like that, like nitpicking those kind of things, which I think is dumb because you have to like have filler episodes and like dumb stuff. They're talking
Really,
about one episode
there's
where like,
one filler episode that is still really good. So I don't know what they're talking about. They almost I don't even
they're just
know.
haters. They're just haters. Certified.
um
Certified.
Another TV show coming soon, Mandalorian season 3. I don't think you've seen.
I haven't seen a drop of Mandalorian.
It's very good. It is the comeback of Star Wars. It's been pretty much one of the only good Star Wars things to come out the past couple years that I
Since
can remember.
I don't know.
Even though
I like Star Wars.
I believe that episode. Oh, Jesus. I believe episodes 6 or not 6, 7, 8, and 9 are overhated personally, but
I like the Star Wars in theory. I don't like that. Not in theory, in concept. Like I'm not a big fan of the movies. I like the trilogy. Those are the only Star Wars movies I've ever watched because I like Liam Neeson. But I don't know. Not a big Star Wars. Not a big Star Wars fan, but not a Star Wars hater.
Mandalorian's phenomenal. Funnily enough, Pedro Pascal, who plays Joel, plays the Mandalorian.
Does he ever take his helmet off?
Yeah. Spoiler alert, I guess. In season 2, he does.
Oh, he doesn't take his helmet off the entire first season. That's crazy. That's interesting. I wonder if Halo would have done
the whole thing
that.
about Mandalorian.
I wonder if Halo 2 season 2 is dropping this year.
I doubt it.
They started recording it last year.
Definitely not going to be until at least next year, I think. Marvel stuff, Secret Invasion, which is always cool.
Is that a TV show?
Yep. TV show. That'll be cool. I don't necessarily know the full storyline, but I know a lot of people are super excited for it, and I know Nick Fury is going to be part of it and stuff. So That'd be cool.
I'm trying to think of other TV shows that I like that are coming back, but I can't
New
think of
Futurama
anything.
season.
Oh, I did forget about that. I love Futurama. I think it's Matt Groening's best TV show. I did like Enchantment. Is it called Enchantment?
Enchantment on Netflix.
Yeah, I like that TV show. Um, we'll have to see. We'll have to see. It's been a year or two since they announced it, so only a matter of time before we hear something.
Couple more that Corbin's not going to know anything about. Loki season 2. Loki season 1 is the best thing to come out of the MCU in the past whole phase. So there's that.
I just need Disney Plus. I just need Disney Plus. That's all you're telling me is I need Disney Plus.
Literally. Echo, another Marvel thing. I don't remember exactly what Echo is. Oh, right. The Daredevil fucking character. What is?
Oh, never mind.
That's another one coming out next year or the year after. Daredevil, new Daredevil season. That's super exciting. I can't remember.
The CW is making a new superhero show called Gotham.
Can't remember the fucking character's name. I really can't.
That's interesting.
Fucking remember it. Is
this already out?
I guess her hero or whatever you want to call her name is Echo, but I don't remember what she was called. And whatever. I'm pretty sure Daredevil's supposed to show up in it, so that's why I'm hyped for it. Ironheart,
this seems interesting.
which is hype, builds off of Black Panther 2, which you also haven't seen. Black Panther 2
first episode. Never seen the first.
Agatha Coven of Chaos, building off of WandaVision, you also haven't seen. Ahsoka show, that'll be cool. New
That's
Star
the
Wars show.
blue-haired girl from Star Wars, right?
That'll be
cool. I
cool.
watched some of the
Everybody's
Clone Wars.
always
What
wanted
about it?
more from Ahsoka, so. And lastly, The Witcher season 3, the last one with fucking Henry Cavill. Is that idiots.
Is that on Netflix?
Yeah.
I guess I can't cancel a Netflix subscription yet. I gotta watch The Witcher. That's always a show that I've always wanted to watch.
It's a good show. At least season 1 was. I didn't watch season 2. Season 3 is the last one with Henry Cavill because they don't want to follow the actual lore. So it's kind of upsetting. Moving on to movies. Trying to get through them things. You got more?
One last thing. If not, I don't think it's coming out this year, but one thing I'm excited for, I'm like a fan of the 40K universe, but never like played any of the 40K. Indulged Henry Cavill doing the 40K stuff with Amazon.
Yeah.
I'm a little nervous because what Amazon did with Lord of the Rings, which again I didn't watch, but that's because I heard that it was pretty bad.
I heard visually it was amazing.
But like I heard like the costumes look cheap. They didn't buy all the rights to everything, so like they're making shit up as they go. Yeah, they didn't buy like any of the Silmarillion stuff, so like I don't know.
I've never seen Lord of the Rings really.
But good for Henry Cavill doing something that he likes.
A while ago. That reminded me, Amazon announced late last year God of War.
Oh, I guess also that Spider-Man noir show thing. You didn't see that? Maybe it's not Amazon.
I don't know if I remember that. Oh no, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, you're right. I'm a little nervous because it's Amazon, like we mentioned.
Oh no! Oh yeah, Prime.
But it's God of War. I hope they don't fuck it up. I wouldn't even be mad if they just literally just did the first game.
It'll be hard just because making Kratos is like a 7-foot tall man who's like jacked.
They need to use the same exact actor, Christopher Judge.
I don't know if they will though.
They need to. If they don't, they're making a huge mistake.
But like, how will they use Atreus?
Sonny Soldier.
Like Atreus he's too big.
You can't anymore.
He's too old.
For
he's too old.
But
I would be fine if they just made their own story, like if it was their own thing.
It's already
Just same
confirmed they're
characters,
going
different
off of
universe.
God of War 4.
Disappointing.
No, disagree.
Well, I just feel like with a TV show is more like a video game than I would say a video game is like a movie where you played God of War and you get all those cinematic cutscenes, like those 4 or 5 minute cinematic cutscenes. It's like you're watching a TV show you can play. So you already saw and experienced that story. So I feel like a TV show of the same thing would just feel
The
redundant.
point is to more see it in a more grounded state. That's more of the point.
Plus, there's going to be a lot more. Somehow, there's going to be a lot more filler than a regular video. Like a game has filler, but like somehow the TV
Yeah,
show
a
has
game
to
has
kind of
filler
match that
just
filler.
as the actual gameplay itself. So it
So
doesn't
it'll be
really feel
interesting.
like filler to you because you're playing.
Playing. Yeah. So it'll be interesting to see it.
Let's move on to movies now. Ant-Man just came out. Oh,
Didn't see it yet.
yeah, we neither of
Oh
us
no,
saw
I
it.
wanted to say.
What?
I wanted to say the movie. The movie I'm most. What's your movie that you're most anticipated for?
Most anticipated? Funnily enough,
Oh,
in the little list
on
I have,
three.
probably Mario.
Really? Nope, you're wrong. Think about what comes out in June.
June?
Starts with a spider
Oh,
and ends with a
Spider-Man
man.
Across the Spider-Verse. Yeah,
Yeah,
I forgot.
Yeah.
I didn't
What-
see that in my...
I kind of forgot that Mario's coming out soon. Mario comes out in April, right?
Yeah. Mario is
excited
probably my
for that.
second most anticipated.
I'd like Mario, so yeah, I agree. But,
It's a
Spider-Man
me,
is my.
Chris Pratt.
It's funny. I think I saw something on Twitter where it was like they redid the. He like was in. He's doing a Mario Kart scene, and he was like, instead of his like wah 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 that he does, like Chris Pratt went like wah 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 like in his like Chris Pratt voice, and they edited it to sound more different. It was funny.
That is really
I don't know if I got
funny.
baited. With AI, I can't tell if I'm getting baited or not, and especially with TV things like that.
I definitely like to talk more about Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse was phenomenal. It's one of the best superhero movies of all time, I'd argue. Definitely one of the best animated movies of all time, I'd argue. And if they somehow improve on it, we're in for a treat. We're in for something
I agree.
special. Even if it is like slightly worse, it's still going to be amazing because it's slightly worse than one of the best things ever. It'll be a little disappointing, but
I think it'll be. I think they have to do a major crossover like the way that they're doing because they have to. They're trying to not only meet expectations but surpass expectations, and the only way to do that is to do like the big team up like Endgame. I feel like that's what they have to do.
I mean, if
because
you think
have,
about
like-
it, we kind of already know they are because it's confirmed. We've seen
Well,
PS4
we saw all of
Spider-Man.
them.
We've seen there's rumors of Tom Holland, Andrew Garfield, and Tobey Maguire all being in the movie.
Which I think that's what they're. I'm not saying they're gonna try to do it. We know that they're gonna do it. I'm saying it's like, how do you top the greatest animated movie of all time? And having all this lore and characters that anyone can like, because you might not be a fan of Spider-Man, but you might be a fan of Miles Morales, or you might be a fan of Tom Holland. You got all these people, all in one movie, and I think that's how they're trying to beat the expectations. I don't know.
Yeah, just I hope it's not too much though, because I feel like there's definitely a point where it's too much.
It'll be hard. It'll be interesting. I think to me, the only thing it will do is meet expectations. The movie could be terrible and I'll still like it.
Yeah, I think they know what they're doing. I mean, I have trust in them, especially after the first movie. So, anyway, going back to Ant-Man, neither of us have seen it yet, but I'm excited to see it. It has really bad critic reviews, but really good audience reviews. So
Yeah.
one of those. I wonder
A lot of my friends on Snapchat, they were posting about it, and a lot of them seem to like it. So
That's good.
I was
From what I've heard, it's more of a setup movie than a crazy endgame thing. So, which has unfortunately been a lot of the movies since they started the TV shows, which is kind of the L of them because most of the movies are just a setup. the future rather than having the movie
Yeah.
be great.
Yeah, which I think it'll be hard for me as a kind of superhero fan where I liked Avengers. Like I like the old phases up until Endgame, and I like Spider-Man. So I'll go and see a Spider-Man movie. But I think it'll be a lot harder to get me into the movie theater to watch these new superheroes because I'm not a big Ant-Man fan. Echo, I know it's a TV show. I don't know who that is. It was almost like if DC made a movie about the Blue Beetle.
Which I
It's
think they
like
are, funnily enough.
that's dumb. That's dumb.
um, we can talk about the little DC lineup that James Gunn announced. I don't know the full.
I mean, we'll have to see the first movie. James Gunn's good. The only thing that I'm excited for from DC at this exact moment is Batman 2.
True. That was a very hype announcement. We have Shazam 2 coming out very soon, actually. I didn't even know that. I like Shazam 1.
Never watched it. Shazam doesn't interest me. A kid turning into a grown man.
It's funny. The Flash, although it has Ezra Miller, looks like a good movie.
Which they have a bunch of Batmans in it, right? They have like is it like two Batmans are in it? Ben Affleck.
Michael Keaton, Ben Affleck.
It'd have been cool if they got Christian Bale. I think he's my favorite Batman besides Robert Patterson. Is it Robert Patterson?
Robert Patterson's the Batman. Yeah.
I think
Blue Beetle. Funnily enough, in August.
That's funny.
Aquaman 2. I'm excited for, even though it has Amber Heard. A bunch of fucking.
I think it was too late to take her out of the movie, but
probably that's probably why they didn't. Joker 2, which I'm super excited for. Super duper excited for. Joker 1's one of the best movies of all time. So
I don't know if I would agree with that, but that's because I'm a hater.
The Batman Part 2. October 2025.
That sucks. That lineup, you just list off like 3 movies, and we're not going to see half of, or like 5 movies, and we're not going to see half of them until like 2023, 2024.
Joker is until 2024, yeah.
Oh, I said 2023, 2024. Like we're not in 2023. Oh my god.
Yeah. We'll stop there with the DC stuff. Let's move on to Creed 3. I haven't seen the first 2 movies, but I really like Michael B. Jordan, and I heard they're really good. So
we should watch the Creed movies before that comes out. I really want to watch it.
I'm down. Just like I'm going to play Breath of the Wild before Tears of the Kingdom comes out. Live at twitch.tv/Judman.
I was going to make a joke. We haven't talked about Magic Mike.
Oh my god, how could we forget Magic Mike? Oh my goodness. Scream 6.
I'm actually excited for. I like Wes Craven a lot. I had the last one, Scream 5, spoiled for me, so I'm not gonna close my ears. It's based in New York. I love New York.
It's exciting. I haven't really ever seen much of the Scream stuff, so
we should watch Scream 1 together. It's good. It's really good.
Transformers: Rise of the Beasts, I thought looks pretty good. I liked all the older movies with Shia LaBeouf. Haven't seen any of the new ones. Heard they were bad anyway. So
didn't people say the new Transformers looked weird?
I don't know. They had I think there was not that it wasn't Michael Bay. It was
why does he look like that? Oh no, I think people like that they went for the more cartoonish Optimus Prime look rather than
I don't know.
Not cartoonish, but it's from the cartoon, I think.
When they got rid of Shia LaBeouf, that was the downfall, for real.
I'm looking at the posters, I think old Bumblebee looks cool. I don't like how new Bumblebee looks.
Yeah.
I liked how he was a Camaro. It was pretty cool.
True. New Indiana Jones movie.
He's too old. I don't know why they keep making Indiana Jones movies.
That's exciting. You're bugging.
He's so old.
It's just gonna be Uncharted, but better.
I mean, Indiana Jones is cool, I guess. I don't know. I remember watching Indiana Jones as a kid, but nothing really else besides that.
I remember playing Lego Indiana Jones and watching it as a kid, but I haven't seen it since, so I don't know how good it actually is, I guess. Mission Impossible.
Just make a Tomb Raider movie.
There are some.
Is this the? I gotta look it up.
I don't know. There's a new Mission Impossible coming out.
When was the last one?
Not huge on it. There's
Oh yeah,
been too many. Been too many.
Me and September's. Either it was our first date or it was our first time going to the movies. We watched Mission Impossible Fallout.
They should make a Fallout movie or TV show. That'd be cool.
I think they are.
Maybe that's why it came in my head. Fallout.
Hey,
You think it's a TV show or a movie?
Yeah, TV series.
Oh, 2023. Who
It has
is
nothing.
it? Oh, it's on
It has-
Prime. Oh, Jesus.
I actually think that there was some set design leaked.
Amazon Prime is going for all these video games, and they're not good enough.
Yeah, well, if you
exciting,
just
though.
Google Fallout TV show set leak, just look at those pictures. They actually
Fallout
have
TV show
what it looks
set
like.
leak.
Yeah, there's like
If
there's
you're
like a vault.
if you're a video viewer, if we have this stuff on audio, there'll be a picture of what I'm looking at.
Maybe,
on,
or you could just
on
look it
the
up
screen.
yourself.
Either that, or if I forget to, you can look it up. Yeah. Wow.
It
Yeah,
looks
that
good. The
does look
vault
good.
looks cool. That gas station looks pretty sick too.
I'm looking at.
You know what I
like a
think is the hardest thing?
supermarket. Yeah, like
I
gas
think the
station looks
hardest-
really cool.
I think today the easiest thing for TV shows to do is nail the set and the location to make it look good. I think the hardest thing is making video game characters come to life, because I think video games are a lot more personal. You're the character, you make the decision. So if you're an asshole, you're an asshole. If you're a good guy, you're a good guy. I think it's very hard, and that's why a lot of things are poorly received, because
You don't get the same kind of connection.
you want the character to be a certain way, and once they're not that certain way, you kind of don't like it.
Yeah, and that's why people don't like the Halo show.
Yeah, because Master Chief is like his own person with his own thoughts, not your thoughts.
Yeah.
So
Oppenheimer movie by oh my god, not again.
oh
We went over
no, wait,
this
no, hold on.
before.
I wanted to guess this. Oh no, wait, don't tell me.
Directed by
Oh, it's the actor. I can't remember.
nope, Christopher Nolan.
Oh, that's
director
right.
that did Dark Knight and all the Batman trilogy and a bunch of shit. It
Why
has
do I keep
Robert
thinking
Downey
Christopher
Jr. in
Nolan?
it. It has
Why do I keep
Florence
thinking
Pugh
Christopher
in it.
Nolan's an
It has
actor?
Cillian Murphy in it. Matt Damon.
Oh, I know two of those people.
It's it's got a lot of huge actors. It's about a cool time in history. So
I don't think. It's cool for some people, I think. Not
okay, not that it's cool. That I'm just saying. I think the
Oh, what do you think? That time
Plan.
period was awesome.
no. I said no. Fuck.
You're terrible. You are
No, I think
terrible.
the idea of creating a movie around it is cool. That's what.
Yeah, because talking Oppenheimer becoming the first person to ever split an atom. It's pretty cool.
Pretty cool, yeah. Kraven the Hunter, Spider-Man villain, gonna be a Venom type movie.
Oh, you know what I'm excited for? That they keep delaying. That new what's that Marvel bad superhero who hunts vampires?
Oh,
Or
Blade.
not Blade. Yeah, I want a new Blade.
Yep. I think didn't they keep delaying it because actors were bailing or something?
No, I think they were having issues with the script, which I think they actually gave the guy who's like the main character in Blade the I think they gave him the reins to do it.
That's cool. Yeah, Blade's cool. Also, I believe
Besides the filming update, Marvel's panel also revealed that Blade will arrive in November 3rd, 2023.
Oh shit.
Wait, no,
That's
now
this
this
year.
is Blade 2020. That says Blade 2024.
Yeah, because it must have gotten delayed from 2023. Still pretty exciting. Reminds me, there was a leak or something that before one of these big Avenger movies coming up, new Spider-Man with Tom Holland was going to come out, Spider-Man 4. So that's
That'll be
exciting.
interesting.
That's exciting.
With the new
I'm
suit, I want.
very interested in seeing how he moves on from No Way Home.
Because so Sony's soloing these films, right?
No,
So besides
no.
they're made by Marvel.
They're made in collaboration, but I think mostly Disney controls the general narrative and everything because it's in the MCU.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I was gonna say, how are they gonna juggle the MCU? Like, is it gonna be Sony's like, okay, you did your little base,
No.
whatever. They're like, Stark Tower's gone.
No, because Tom Holland in one of the Avengers movies, it was also leaked Tom Holland's Spider-Man is going to be the main hero.
Tom Holland's just the best Spider-Man. It'll be interesting because I wonder if they're gonna make him a super. I wonder if they're gonna make him like, because he's smart.
Go back,
but I don't
go back. What?
Tom Holland's the best Spider-Man.
No, he's not.
Yeah, he is.
No, he's not.
Yeah, he is. He's the only actor to nail both perfectly. Andrew Garfield. Andrew Garfield's a really good Spider-Man, but he's not a good Peter Parker.
Andrew Garfield's supremacy.
And then Tobey Maguire is really good.
Peter Parker.
And I don't know. I feel like he's a better Peter Parker, but just the time period that he was in, I feel like if he had like, like the money, the CGI,
now
all
he's
like
too
the crazy
old.
stuff. Yeah.
Andrew Garfield is the best Spider-Man.
He's the best Spider-Man, but he's never been
and
the best
he
at both.
acts the best as Peter Parker. Just because he doesn't look like it doesn't make him.
No, it doesn't matter about the looks. It matters that he was too cool for the role.
No.
He was too cool to be Peter Parker.
No.
Oh, we'll have to put that one on TikTok and we'll see who agrees and disagrees.
Guess so.
I'm putting my foot down.
Oh, I'm
Wah, 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 wah,
all right. Dune 2. I didn't watch the first one. I heard it was big. I don't know. A new Hunger Games movie. That's I guess kind of cool. But that's and Fast 10.
The return of Paul. Well, not technically Paul Walker, Paul Walker's brother, but they're bringing back Brian.
Oh, sorry.
Yes, I love Fast and the Furious.
I actually have two more after that too. John
Wick 4.
Could you
imagine? I'm excited for that too. But could you imagine they go back to the first like couple of Fast and Furiouses where it's just about cool, fast cars? Could you imagine? But then they have like the bad guys are a bunch of rich assholes.
They tried too hard. No, they tried too hard. They tried too hard now. They couldn't even.
They're bringing back Brian, so hopefully they go back to just.
They tried too hard. John Wick 4, like I mentioned, accidentally interrupted you.
Keanu Reeves said that he trained for 3.5 months for this movie, and the combat's going to be completely different. Not different, but it's going to be better. I'm excited for that.
I'll probably watch it anyway, even though I think it's a little overdone. I think it's a little too much of the same thing 3 times in a row now. So
I've only watched the first one. I haven't watched the second or the third one yet. I'm not a big movie guy. I feel like you have to plan to watch a movie, and it's like I don't want to like have to sit down for 2 hours.
I feel like you didn't before meeting Judman. You've probably watched a lot less movies. You probably watched more movies in the past 2 years we've known each other than like the past like 5 years before that.
Yeah, that's probably true.
And then last but not least, let's do Guardians 3. I'm excited for that. I like the Guardians. Guardians are great. James Gunn is one of the best directors. So
is this the last movie we're gonna have Thor in? Is Thor gonna have another movie?
I don't know if Thor's going to be in it, because after Love and Thunder, he was kind of his own...
Oh, that's right. Love and Thunder happened. I forget that Love and Thunder happened. I'm just picturing him getting in the ship at the... I liked it.
It was okay.
I don't know, because his contract's not up. He's got to be part of
still
the
going,
new phase.
But I don't know. I don't remember if he's going to be in Guardians 3 or not. I think he is, because there was a trailer for Guardians 3, and I think he was in it. But I don't know. I can't remember. I know there's a trailer for Guardians 3 and it looks good. There was the funny Among Us meme from it.
There's probably going to be... It's probably going to be how the Guardians of the Galaxy were in Love and Thunder.
Probably.
Now, we're done. We're kind of done. Is there any other movies you want to talk about?
That's it. We've done movies, TV shows, games, and music now.
And since this is a prediction, I know this isn't part of your list. You're the list guy. You're in charge. But I wanted to talk about this. I wanted you to open up Google.
Oh, open up Google?
And I wanted you to look up I want you to look up the Golden State Warriors, our favorite basketball team.
Let me click.
And I want you to look at the next 10 games.
Next 10 games? Okay.
I'm pretty sure besides this Rockets game, I think we go on a road. We go on the road.
Okay.
Oh,
do you want me to predict who's going to win?
Not the specific games. I just want you to the next 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
all right,
8,
so
9, 10.
For anybody that's not
up
watching
until March 15th,
the video, and
you'll just say
probably wouldn't be up
Rockets.
Anyway, but we're gonna, I was gonna go through and say them. We have Rockets, Warriors, Timberwolves, Warriors, I don't know why I'm saying Warriors every time. Rockets, Timberwolves, Trailblazers, Clippers, Pelicans, Lakers, Thunder, Grizzlies, Bucks, Suns.
Clippers. That makes 10.
Not counting
wait, no, never
game.
mind. You're right. Oh, well. Okay, so let's say Curry is healthy by the Clippers game on the 2nd. I think we win tonight. We win the Timberwolves, and I think it'll be a close game between us and the Trailblazers.
Yeah. And
if Curry is back on March 2nd, I think we win against the Clippers. I think it's a close game between the Pelicans.
I think the Lakers win.
I think Lakers beat us. We beat the Thunder. I think we lost to the Thunder.
The Grizzlies will be close. The Bucks will be very close.
They'll beat us.
The Suns will be very close.
I saw something on Twitter. That's why I want to talk about this, because people were saying if we were generous, we'd go 4-6.
4 and
in the next
6?
10.
I'd give us 1, 2, 3.
Let's be realistic. Okay, Rockets,
4.
I know we can beat. I'm pretty sure we can beat the Timberwolves.
I'd say we go at least 50%.
Yeah, 5 for 5. But that's the thing is, I don't know how many games. We're the 10th seed.
Okay.
We need to win games.
We did. Speaking of this, we did want to mention, we do want to talk about a little bit of everything on this podcast. It won't ever just be games. Won't ever just be music. Won't ever just be TV shows. Won't ever just be sports. This is our first time talking about sports, but it won't be our last.
Oh, speaking of which, so they know.
Oh, he's whipping it out. He's whipping it out. Oh my!
Just so they know.
Oh my God! Flipping it. Klay Thompson. Klay Thompson. That's Klay Thompson. Oh my! That's Klay Thompson. He got up to do that.
That's right.
He showed you his whole body for that. Cut it out. Cut it out. Cut it out.
Cut it out. Cut it out.
No, yeah. Like I was saying, we're gonna talk about sports too. It's not just gonna be geek culture type stuff.
Yeah, we're not gonna be talking about just Judman stuff. We're gonna be talking about Corb Gas stuff too.
Oh, as if we don't enjoy most of the same stuff.
Nerd.
Oh, what's one of your favorite games of all time?
Oh God, that's hard.
Breath of the Wild.
Yeah, playing that twitch.tv/CorbGuy.
I'm playing that at twitch.tv/Judman. Playing it for the first time.
6 years later.
6 years later, I'm playing Breath of the Wild for the first time.
I can't wait till you actually play it and you're like, holy shit.
I've never actually gotten into it. I've always gotten like an hour or two.
Did you even get past the tutorial island?
Yeah, barely.
It picks up. Especially because you could do whatever you want. So you could like do the divine beast.
That's also kind of what I don't like about it.
What? You make your own adventure?
Because then I'm stuck not knowing what to do.
Go that way.
But I wish the game was like, you can do this.
You're an adult. You don't need the game to hold your hand.
It's not about that. I think it's just poor game design.
It's an open... So Elden Ring, game of the year, poor game design.
No, because the game points you in right directions with the game design.
Kind of.
Every time you get a grace and you look on your map, there's an arrow pointing towards where you have to go to progress the game.
You don't have to do that. You could
No,
do the,
you don't
can
have
get the
to,
main, you
which
can,
is why
you
it's
can
a
get
good
the-
open world. It still tells you where generally you have to go.
yeah, it does that.
And
in Breath of the
even
Wild,
with
too.
even with the world, it generally tells you where you have to go. Because there's like fog in certain places. It doesn't necessarily want you to go yet and stuff like that. Like, Elden Ring is a masterpiece.
Breath of the Wild's better than Elden Ring.
Breath of the Wild is not better than Elden Ring.
Yeah,
Say it louder
is.
for the people in the back.
Elden Ring is worse than Breath of the Wild.
You almost said better. You're crazy. There's no way you think that.
Breath of the Wild is a 97 on Metacritic and is considered one of the greatest games ever made.
So is Elden Ring. It might not be a 97, but it's considered one of the best games ever made.
It's one of the best
Elden
Souls
Ring
games ever made.
Metacritic.
You're out of your mind.
Why is my fucking shit take 96? Oh, it's 1 point better. That means it's way better.
Yes. Yes. It's a Metacritic must play.
Yeah.
What is the user score? What is the user score?
Yeah, what is it? Tell me. Go ahead. Tell
Do
me.
you have Elden Ring?
Oh, I thought you were looking up Elden Rings.
No, I can look up Elden Ring too.
No, I got
worries.
it.
Elden Ring is a 94.
Yeah, 96 Metascore, actually.
No, Breath of the Wild is a 97. The Wii U version's a 96. Breath of the Wild's a 97.
I'm
Elden
talking
Ring's a
about
94.
Elden Ring on PS5 is a 96.
Oh, I chose PC.
Why would you choose PC?
Because it said Xbox One, Xbox Series X.
User score it's a 7.7, probably just because people are bad.
8.7 on Breath of the Wild.
That's not as fair to judge that, though, because of the difficulty surrounding Elden Ring.
If the game is good enough, it doesn't matter about difficulty.
Yeah, that's why it's so good. Because it's so accessible, yet challenging.
You're only saying that because Breath of the Wild is a kid's game.
Yeah. I like
Play it.
Mario Odyssey, though. Mario Odyssey's a kid's game that I like.
Breath
See,
of the
the
Wild is
problem
better.
with Breath of the Wild, it's a kid's game that's trying to still be mature. But it's trying too hard to be mature while trying
Breath of the
too hard
Wild?
to be a kid's game still.
I think that you're wrong.
It's like
You just
right
gotta
in
play
the
it.
threshold between mature.
You can't say that you
and
can't
kids.
say that when you played only a couple hours of it. Once you get to like Kariko Village and you talk to Impa and you get the main quest and you get all that stuff, the game points you in the right direction. You just have
Guess
to
you'll
make
have
sure
to
that
watch
you
at
have the quest selected.
twitch.tv/Judman.
That's right.
That's right.
Holy moly! I didn't realize how long we've been doing this.
Yeah, I think to be honest, I think we're running out of stuff to talk about.
Oh, well, let's get out of here then.
Yeah,
the
let's
people
get
on
the
with the rest of
fuck out of here. I'm done.
Thank you guys for watching another episode of Two Dudes One Podcast. We're back. We're back full action. We hope you like the podcast.
If
And
you did
Mondays.
like it, smash that
Smash
like
that
button.
like button.
Hit that subscribe button. Ring that bell. Let's see if we can get 2 likes on this video.
I love those videos where the people are like, let's see if we can get 3 subscribers by my next upload. And
But
I'll
it's
do
like
this.
someone with like 1 million subs.
No, I've seen like people with like a subscriber or 2, and they're like, if we get a subscriber by the next time I upload, then maybe I'll do this.
That's so funny. No, we'll be
I
back
gotta check-
next
I got-
week.
Well,
Podcast on
we're already
Monday.
here. We're already here, technically. Which I guess it'll be weird how we do the structure because normally we record this towards the end of the week, but then we'll be uploading at the beginning of the week, so it'll feel like we're doing it. I don't know. I feel like we're doing it twice. I don't know. It's gonna be weird. It's
I think
gonna
you're
feel
just
weird.
bugging. You're bugging. You're bugging. Calm down. Calm down. There's bugs behind your eyes. There's bugs behind your eyes. Yeah, that's it for this podcast. Add us on Spotify if we're already on Spotify. If we're on Spotify, add us on Apple Podcasts. Add us
We
on
gotta figure out the
everywhere.
The RSS. We gotta figure out the RSS.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. But before we keep going on, before we keep dragging this on, we're done. We're out of here.
This is
Salute.
Two dudes.
one podcast.